All right, students, I hope you can hear me. All right, what we are doing today would be on paper 1 skills. This is the first lecture. It's on conditional questions. All right, now, so today's lesson, I will take attendance in Zoom. All I want to see is that all of you are there. Okay, in Zoom. All right, as 11 students, you need to WhatsApp your group name, members' names and leader. Okay, by 8:20, I've received all your names and groups. I presume that the leaders will be the first person in each group, number 1. All right, now I'm going to give you the link to this e-lecture, after which I will then go through the slides, including the task that I've set for you. All right, so listen, this one should take you about 10-15 minutes. The 10 minutes, the e-lecture, and then after which you can do your slides together, collaborate and do together and email them to me. All right. Okay, this is the overview of the lesson. Today we are doing, this term we'll be concentrating on conditional and doubt. All right, and these are A-level type questions. How do we approach that questions? All right, just as a kind of like a review. All right, for term 1, Miss Sariza has gone through with you context of time, absolute and comparison. Comparison was in term 1. Now we are in term 2, we are going to do the conditional and doubt, and then later part of the term we'll be doing excess. Now, what exactly is the conditional question? What does conditional mean? Conditional means one half of the question expresses something which depends on the other half. Now, for example, I have here a question. Considering the money involved, should, okay, let me go back to that question, the A-level question. Considering the money involved, can you see this? This is the first part of the dependent, the condition, the first condition, considering the money involved. Should, second condition, should developing countries be allowed to host major sporting events? Now, in this question, you must look at both the parts. Each BP which you craft should look at the first part. This is the first part of the question and the second part of the question together. Each BP. Are we clear? So you can talk about how, okay, developing countries should be allowed to host, developing countries should be allowed to host major sporting events when they have resources particularly devoted to it. So you notice that I have taken both developing countries should be allowed to host. Why? Because they have devoted money to it. So I have taken into account the first part of the question, and I have crafted my BP looking at both parts of the question. That's what conditional questions basically mean. A sentence in which, now this slide here allows you to look at a conditional question, a sentence in which one half expresses something which depends on the other half. There are two interdependent parts, and it indicates that you cannot discuss only one part of the sentence. You have to answer both parts in every BP. So do the quick analysis. This is the quick analysis. Should the poor be helped by the rich? Justification for the poor helping the rich. Okay. The poor should be helped by the rich as long as Any resulting over dependence on assistance is kept to a minimum. Okay, so basically do the quick analysis, after which you do the essay analysis. Now, essay analysis, read through the points carefully. What you should do, yes, the question is, should the poor be helped by the rich when it may lead to over dependence on assistance? Yes, they should. When, yes, the poor should be helped because there is a moral obligation by the rich. So can you see the moral obligation by the rich? I have answered the first part of the question. Okay, and then my condition is that regardless of any overdependence, because it's a moral obligation. Read through, make sense of it, make sense of each of the topic sentence, formulate your answers. Okay, now these are the questions. I have deliberately kept the recording of this lecture very short because I don't want you to get screen fatigue. But what is more important is that you all need to make sense of the slides as a group. Choose a question that you want to do. Okay, choose a question that you want to do. Do the question. So it can be either question 1, question 2, or question 3. Do the question. Now, I'm going to also assign questions to you all. So be prepared for it when I email the lecture. So maybe, I think, let's do it now itself. Group 1. This is for group 1. Group 1. This question is for group 2. This question is for group 3 and group 4 and group 4. And this question is for group 5. Okay. All right, so here you have it, the groups that are supposed to do the question. Your task, each group is to choose one. Okay, I have already chosen for you. Each group is to do a quick analysis, craft one BP paragraph. Craft one BP paragraph. Then the group leaders, you are to do up the slides. After you have collaborated with your group mates and email the slides to me by 3 p.m. My email here, you have it. Okay. This is an underscore. I'll go through your slides and provide comments. And as a class, we will discuss your points tomorrow during GP lessons. Are we clear about your task? Thank you, guys. And thank you.